You're watching TOONDISE, your cartoon paradise. Halloween is just around the corner, but first, it's an all-new episode of Pokémon TCG Online, starting right now. Hey guys, Scott here, and welcome to another brand new episode of Pokémon TCG Online. You know, I would love to hear from you guys on your thoughts of the new version of Pokémon TCG Online. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are there some features that you want to see improved? Let me know. Hit me up on Twitter at @TheAlgaChampion, or just use hashtag PTCGO to jump into the conversation. While you're doing that, we're going to get started, and we're going to do that by getting right into versus mode. Novice player versus player. I will once again be using my brand new Psyshock deck. It is amazing when it works properly. It is horrible when it doesn't. And really, it's just a coin toss whether it works or not. So hopefully, it will work as well as it did in last night's episode. Now, that means it is time for us to once again find an online opponent to battle. So let's start searching. Tonight's opponent is Memorino. Okay, go, Gothitelle. The prizes are set. So let the battle begin. Heads. And Memorino gets the first move. He starts off with Chansey. Chansey gets an energy. And he just took that back. Instead, he's playing Bill. And again, he placed the same energy on Chansey again. Strange, I know. Weird. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. I will get started by activating my Crushing Hammer. But it failed. Okay, next, I will go ahead and play N to get a new hand. And force him to get a new hand as well. Wow. Are you kidding me? Still no energies? That is not good. Okay, well anyways, I will send out Emolga and end my turn. Whoa! What the heck was that? And Chansey is now pounding my Gothitelle for 20 damage. That is not good. What is this? Full Art Groudon EX. Ouch. Okay. We need a plan here. And unfortunately, I don't have one. So, I have to stall. I am going to use Switch. Gothitelle, return. Go! Emolga! Next, I'm playing Level Ball. And I'm going to take out, let's see here, let's go ahead and take out Gothitelle. Okay, now I can evolve my Gothitelle. And I still can't do anything, so I'm ending my turn. Great. Groudon is getting powered up. Never want to see that. Chansey is using Pound on my Emolga. I've got another Crushing Hammer, so let's go ahead and try crushing something with it. Alright! The crushing hammer succeeded. And I will just take out this fighting energy equipped to Groudon. Again, I can't do anything else because without energies, I'm sort of stuck. So, let's see what happens. Chansey is just going to continue pounding away. Yes! Silent! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Silent is going to save the day. Personally, I prefer Brock, but I'll take Silent over any other available option at the moment. Next, I will start powering up Gothitelle. And leave it at that. You know, if he knocks out my Emolga, I'll be able to use twins. That would be awesome. Okay, Emolga is still getting pounded. And I am still gonna go ahead and power up Gothitelle. And leave it at that. Memorino's turn. Come on. Take out my Emolga. By the way, I want to apologize in advance to Emolga. I don't like using a Pokemon as bait, but in this case, if we can get Gothitelle out on the field, we'll actually be in a great position. And right now, the only way I can do that is if Emolga faints, and I can activate twins. Yes! I mean, no! I mean, you know what I mean, Emolga. Go, Gothitelle! Alright, he gets a prize card. I'm getting energies now, which is awesome. So I will continue powering up Gothitelle. Next, I will go ahead and activate twins. I can take out any 2 cards I want from my deck. So, I'm going to take out Gothitelle. And what else do I want? Well, let me take Professor Juniper, just so I have her on my team here. Now I can evolve Gothitelle. Awesome. And now that Gothitelle is out on the field, Magic Room is in play, which means Memorino can't activate any item cards from his hand. And next, I think I am just gonna go out and attack. Just let me check Groudon here. Awesome. There is no way he will be able to use Trump on the very next turn because Groudon has no energies. Okay, Gothitelle, attack with Mad Kinesis. 90 damage, it's a one-hit KO, and Chansey goes down. Groudon has been sent out. My first prize, yes, another Silent. So that means more energy cards. The great thing about what I've got in my hand so far is the fact that I've got 2 potions available, and interesting what he's doing here. He just sent out Hippopotas and 2 Rattatas. He also sent out a Teddiursa, but apparently Teddy Ursa needed to go back into his hand. For some reason, I don't know why he took Teddy Ursa back, but we'll see what he's planning here. I'm just going to continue powering up Gothitelle, and another Gothita will get sent out. And aside from that, we are going on the offensive. Gothitelle, attack once again with Mad Kinesis. 110 damage. Gothitelle is just getting more and more powerful as the match goes on. Plus, it doesn't help Memorino that he can't use item cards either. That's the thing with this particular strategy. If you guys haven't figured it out by now... Oh, and there we go. We've got some Raticates. And a Hippowdon. And a Minccino. And Teddy Ursa comes out again. And it's my turn. Yes, what I was saying before, if you guys haven't figured it out by now, the whole point of my Psyshock deck is to get Gothitelle out as my active Pokemon. If I can do that, and prevent the opponent from playing any item cards, it really gives them a difficult time. And most of the time, they end up just resorting to playing supporters to get energies and Pokemon. They can't use item cards like Pokemon catchers, or Switch, or potions, or anything of that like, so... But the tough part, of course, is getting Gothitelle out there, and of course, keeping it alive, because Magic Room is only in play if Gothitelle is your active Pokemon. Okay, so I will continue powering up Gothitelle, and... you know what? Let's go ahead and play Silent to get some more psychic energies. And let's finish this Groudon off! Gothitelle! Let's take it down! And Groudon has fainted! The power of psychic Pokemon. Minccino has been sent out. I get 2 prize cards because Groudon was an EX. Cross Transceiver. And EXP Share. Okay, Memorino's turn. And would you look at that, he just conceded the game. That is awesome. Okay, let's take a look at the stats here. My MVP was Gothitelle, and his MVP was Chansey. Nice. So that pretty much covers the strategy of my Psyshock deck. Get Gothitelle out as quickly as possible to prevent the opponent from using item cards, and then keep it out there while I try to power it up with energies and dish out a ton of damage with Mad Kinesis. And I can't tell you firsthand how frustrating it is when you can't use Pokemon Catcher or Switch or Potion or any of those item cards like Ultra Ball, Great Ball. So this strategy is very effective. The hardest part, of course, is getting Gothitelle out there within the first couple of turns, and not only that, but taking the time to power it up with Psychic Energies. Of course, this type of deck does have its downfalls. Obviously, the length of time it takes to power up Gothitelle, because I don't have JUNICHI or Gardevoir or anything of that sort to increase the number of energies I can equip to Gothitelle every turn. And it also gets killed by Mewtwo EX because of its very irritating and overpowered X-Ball attack, feeding off of Gothitelle's energies, pretty much. So, the strategy does have its positives and its negatives, but when it does work, usually it works very well. And that's it for tonight. Questions or comments? Join the conversation on Twitter or on TOONDISE. Don't forget to subscribe to TOONDISE to keep up to date with new episodes of Pokémon TCG Online, and click the like button if you enjoyed tonight's episode. Stay tuned for an all-new Pokémon Black and White Subway Champions coming up this Thursday at 8/7 Central, right here on TOONDISE. And I'll be back next Friday night at 8/7 Central for another all-new episode of Pokémon TCG Online. Until then, thanks for watching, have a safe and happy Halloween, go out there, have fun, and get a lot of rare candies. For now, I'm Scott, and I'm signing off and asking you to get in the game.